very special edition of My DVC Points Live. Tonight we have a very special guest with us, and let me kick off some intro music here.
Welcome home, neighbors.
Welcome home, neighbors.
Hello, neighbors.
We're listening from
Arizona,
Florida,
Maryland,
New York,
New Jersey,
Indianapolis,
California,
Utah,
Michigan.
Iowa, Massachusetts,
Georgia, Canada,
Our home resort is
Animal Kingdom, Polynesia,
Bay Lake Tower,
Old Key West,
Riviera,
Boardwalk,
Alani Resort,
Boulder Ridge, Hopper Creek,
Grand Floridian,
Saratoga Springs,
Beach Club.
and Wilderness Lodge.
And you're listening to
and you're listening
You're listening
to
to My
my
DVC Points.
Well, like you heard there in the intro music, everybody, we are a show about DVC members and their experiences. And tonight we have a very special guest with us. Mike from the My DVC Points community group happened to be invited out to Riviera. And let me bring him on. Mike, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Hey, doing pretty good, Chad.
Hey, go ahead and flip the camera because we're live. So let everybody say hello. Hey, everybody. Hey, Mike.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing well. I don't know if we're going to have very many listeners because it's like 1:15 in the morning here, but I understand you had some really cool Epcot parties tonight.
Yeah, actually, so kind of give a little bit of a background. They're doing a cast member preview here at Disney's Riviera Resort, and tonight is actually night one, from what I understand to be a 10-night preview for cast members. And we have some really good friends who are cast members, and since we're DVC members, they knew we would appreciate something like this. They were allowed to bring some guests along with us or with them, so they invited us along, and we're extremely grateful for this opportunity to be able to preview the resort pretty much before anybody else. So we are the actual first guests to see this resort, and in the room we're the first guests to stay in those beds and use the facilities. So this is really great.
Wow, that is really, really, really cool. So where are you at right now, Mike? Inside the resort?
Yep, right now I am in the lobby, so I'll flip the camera and kind of show around just a little bit. Let me take you back to the entrance,
Yeah,
and then we'll flip it around so you see what it looks like when you walk in.
Oh, wow. What's that, a fountain
All
off
right.
to your right and the left?
So as you walk in, you're greeted with a nice welcome home sign.
Yeah, behind
And
you,
as
there
we
was
come
some
into the
fountains
lobby-
outside. We have really cool fountains out there, Mike. Maybe you
The
can't hear
decor
me.
is beautiful, and
Yeah.
it smells really nice in here. And you'll notice as we walk around here or look around here, there is no traditional really guest services stand. You don't have anywhere where you'd go to the desk to check in, obviously, because we're all DVC members. We check in online, we go straight to our rooms. So they've pretty much eliminated that here. They do have a desk over here for bell service, and there probably will be somebody here for any kind of customer service that you want. But for the most part, you're pretty much self-service here.
You know, they tried that at Bay Lake Tower, and they ended up saying, well, if you needed it, you could go over to the main Contemporary Resort, and it didn't work out so well. They ended up putting a desk down into Bay Lake Tower anyways.
Well, they may end up doing that here anyway. So we'll see how that works out. Maybe they worked out the kinks.
Yeah, who knows? So far, it looks pretty darn cool.
Yeah, it's very neat. And obviously it's, 1:18 in the morning, so everything's closed. But when you come in and you turn to the left, you've got La Boutique here, which is the store, and they've got all kinds of exclusive Riviera Resort merchandise. You've got your food and beverages in here. You got your liquor behind the cabinet there, and then over, kind of hard to see, but over in this corner here is all your DVC merchandise.
Oh, okay. Did you pop in
Yep.
there today? Is there any cool DVC merch for Riviera that we haven't seen before?
They've got a few new things. A brand new license plate frame that they just came out with, in case anybody likes sporting those on their cars. But yeah, it seems like they're always changing up the merchandise. Got some pretty cool stuff in there. My wife's already bugging me about it. Some stuff that she wants. So
Yeah,
may have
well,
to splurge and get her a few things.
we'll see if Santa can hook her up with something, right?
Yeah. All right, and then next door here, we've got the cafe, the Le Petit Cafe, and in the mornings they do your danishes and muffins, things like that, and coffee. And then in the evening, they do wine, cheese, uh, beer, and other kinds of liquor beverages. So it's a little small area, but it's nice.
Wow, that's really cool. And let me throw this comment here. Jennifer Ferguson writes in and she says, "Thank you so much for sharing the videos and the photos today. We own at Riviera and we're so excited to see it all. We're really interested in seeing the pool area. So maybe we can pop outside and do that." And
Yeah.
just to let everybody know, the My DVC Points community group, and let me see if I can throw that up on a banner here as to what she's talking about, where those posts were. Yeah, facebook.com/group/my DVC Points is our little community group, and it's private. So all the posts in there aren't public, but we're a pretty tight knit group of people in there that help each other out and answer questions, and overall very positive. And I got a message from you today saying, "Hey, sorry for spamming all the Riviera posts." I'm like, bro, like spam away. This is the stuff we all want to see.
Yeah. And there's a
And then
lot
I
of people
kind
that
of,
really want to see this.
yeah, then I kind of had that. Well, why don't we try to just go live and do a little mini shoot and broadcast this and kind of just scoop most
Yeah.
of the media?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, before we go outside, I do want to show one thing that's next to the cafe here, which I thought looked really cool. And this is the library.
Oh, wow. So is that like a community hall or is it like just a library?
Um, More of like a kind of a community hall. And I mean, there's like little plug-in stations here at the tables. And one thing to note that I thought was really, our friend was telling us about this today, is behind these glass cases are all these are all things that Walt had brought back from his travels in Europe. So these are actual things.
That's Walt swag, huh?
Yeah, that's all Walt swag right there. The things you'll be able to enjoy as you come here and you sit in the library and type on your laptop or enjoy a
Looks
coffee.
like a original OG version of a stuffed Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, so Jennifer is saying that her husband wants to see the bar, and you know what? I think that's out by the pool, isn't it? Isn't there an outdoor bar?
Um, there are. See, we haven't explored every nook and cranny here yet, but I mean, this is one place here where you can grab a drink. Of course, everything's put away, but there's a couple of bars here. We can wander outside. We'll take a look at the pool area and just see what we can find.
Yeah, sounds great. I mean, we probably can't make it up to Topolino's tonight.
I don't think so. I can probably try to get up to that floor.
Yeah,
I don't
we'll
think
see
they'll
what
let me
we
in the
can do.
restaurant. But
If we can, if not, we're along for the ride, man. Take us and,
yeah.
and show us what you can show
Sure.
us, because this is really cool. Getting a sneak peek, first peek.
Yeah. So anyway, like I was saying earlier, the lobby is actually on level 2, and when you come to the back of the lobby, you'll be greeted by this little staircase. And as you look through the glass here, it's kind of hard to see at night though, but the pool is out there, and you've also
I
got
see.
the lake beyond that connects the Riviera and Caribbean Beach is over
Okay.
there, and they call this the outlook.
Okay.
So I'll head down these stairs.
Well, I'm looking out and it looks pretty beautiful so far, buddy. So this is exciting.
And down here is where you'll be able to do your airline check-in.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And let's see if I can.
Hopefully your magic band is working and you
My
get back in.
Yeah, it is. And I just double checked the door. It'll let me back in.
Okay.
But I do have my magic band, so it should let me back in. So here's a look outside.
Oh,
And
wow.
this side,
Can you show us the RR down there on the ground?
oh yeah,
That's a pretty cool looking tile work there, or stone work into the cement.
yeah, that looks like stonework in the cement.
And is that a metal where it's kind of like goldish or patinaed?
Hmm. Yeah, that's metallic,
Okay.
and then all stones in between, and that looks like that might be like a grout or a colored concrete in between.
Okay. Cool.
And so got some swing chairs, lots of benches, lots of place to sit. A nice beautiful yard here. And then there's a game over here.
They have bocce ball?
Yes.
Ah, I called it.
Yep. I think I'm trying to remember what some of the cast members were calling this earlier. Um, oh, it escapes me now, but it was kind of funny. I think they were calling it human pool, human billiards.
Human billiards. Okay.
But we'll walk over to, there's two pool areas here. There's kind of the chill pool and then the fun pool.
Yeah, I had heard like the quiet pool and the feature pool were really close to each other.
They are very close to each other.
So that the quiet pool might not be all that quiet.
So here is one. I might end up be taking the long way here.
Yeah, we are on camera, so don't go walking across the grass or something like that. Get us in
Yeah, I don't
trouble.
want to do that. It's still brand new sod.
We're only going to like 4 Facebook destinations, YouTube and Twitch all at the same time. So
I know we're beyond pool hours, but I'm curious as to whether or not I can get in here. That would be a no.
all right.
That's a
That's
red.
good to see.
So that is good to know. They won't let you in when you're beyond pool hours. But
Yeah.
that looks kind of like a chill pool there. So we'll walk around a little more. You can just kind of see the resort.
Yeah, we definitely want to walk through that center breezeway over to the Skyway or the Skyliner.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
I mean, at first I was looking at it going, what the heck is there from the outside and the photos and various places? You're just looking at it like, huh? What? And then it all kind of came together when I started seeing the Disney Parks blogs, videos, and all the other photos and things that hit social media today.
Yeah, so this is the breezeway that goes to the Skyliner. And in here we got some fountains. It's kind of loud. I'm not sure if you can hear me very well, but on either side we've got some mosaics that wrap all the way around. And some of you might see that this is a scene from Tangled.
Yep.
With the lanterns going all the way up.
And then the lanterns
over
just
to
fade and it
Rapunzel's
goes back over to
tower.
Rapunzel's tower. Of course, they got the little fountains there in the center. That's kind of pretty.
And then on this side, we have another mosaic, which is from Peter Pan. So we've got the clock tower and we've got the kids flying all the way to Neverland. And this mosaic, they're beautiful. It's all individual pieces of tile. So somebody meticulously worked to do that. Beautiful.
Yeah. That's an artisan's work right there.
Yeah, definitely.
That whole thing is, and that's a walkway above. So that's kind of cool too. That little bridge up there. Yeah, I'm just strolling through to my room. And of course, the Skyliner's down right now because it's 1:30 in the morning there.
Right, sorry, it was a little loud in there. Did you ask a question?
Yeah, I said, of course, the Skyliner's down because it's 1:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah. Skyliners are not running right now,
Got it.
but that's how you would get to it from the resort.
Yeah, so one of our Facebook users from a group said, wow. And then let's see. Another Facebook user said, love it. We bought at Riviera and love seeing all the videos and the contents. Thank you. And yeah, thanks so much, Mike, because this has just been really, really cool. I mean, we'll keep looking and seeing what we can see. Carol here says it kind of reminds me of the Bay Lake Tower courtyard by the pool, just a bit bigger. Lovely. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, you guys are more than welcome. I can't keep all this to myself.
No, not all that
Gotta share it.
awesomeness.
And so this is a nice little walk, and there's the body of water, and across the way there is Caribbean Beach.
So that's right on the water then. The water's right below that fence there, correct?
Yes. Yeah, I'll walk up to it. So yep, there's the water. And there's Caribbean Beach right across the way.
Got it. Now, Jennifer Ferguson asked a question from your previous photos that you posted. She said, I saw that your room faces the Skyliner. Were you able to hear it at all, or was it quiet?
Oh, it was quiet. You can't hear it at all from that room.
Oh, awesome. It seems like it's pretty quiet as well when you're on it. So I can't imagine that it would, disturb anybody. And heck,
Yeah.
it sails right over rooms at Caribbean Beach. So it's got to be pretty
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah, it's really quiet. And actually, when we left Epcot this evening, and it was right after the fireworks, we took the Skyliner back here. And I'll say it was fast. Very surprising, too. I mean, I know it's not peak season, but we did expect to see a large crowd go to the Skyliner, but there was not a large crowd. And there was a little bit of a line, and it moved so fast.
Now, was there a
So,
Christmas event tonight at Epcot?
yes, actually, they did the candlelight processional, and Neil Patrick Harris was telling the story of Christmas tonight.
That's
So
what
we
I
went over there
thought.
and we watched
So
that.
you had Candlelight Professional with Neil there. So that should have been like sold out.
Oh, yeah, it was packed. It was packed in that area. There was a lot of people at the park. He's a popular one. A lot of people flock over here to come see him, and that's why we were expecting a fairly large crowd. And we tried to get a feel from the cast member when we got there. What's the wait time going to be like tonight? And they must have still been new because it was kind of well, we're not sure yet. We're still kind of feeling it out. So I guess we said, oh, well, we'll figure it out. We'll take the Skyliner back. And it was fairly painless. Better than the buses, quicker than the monorail
Oh,
for
yeah.
Magic Kingdom.
I know when I was staying at Pop this fall, I came out after fireworks, and of course, it was nutso there. And that's when I ran over and grabbed that little audio clip from Martha's Vineyard. But I literally walked to Martha's Vineyard, got a drink, and I didn't even drink it all. I put it in a cup and carried it on back. And by the time I got to the Skyliner, drink was gone, but the Skyliner was walk on. So it couldn't have been more than 20 minutes to clear that whole crowd out of there from after
Yeah.
fireworks at Epcot. And that was a weekend too. So
this is your quick service.
oh, okay.
We did have some food from here earlier this evening. Fairly good selection.
Oh, very cool. Now,
That's nice.
is there a way to get into that quick service from the lobby area as well as from the pool? That would be awesome.
Yeah, there is. You can get it from both areas. I'm not sure if you can quite see, but you see they got the freestyle machines here, so that's a little bit different from Disney. And then far over here to the left, you might be able to see double doors back that way, and those go into the lobby area. So
Awesome.
you can get to it from both the pool and the lobby area.
Awesome. This whole resort just looks amazing.
It really is. I'm impressed. And all right, here's to answer a question. Here's the bar, the pool bar.
Oh, okay. I had heard it was somewhat indoory, outdoory
And it kind of is.
because, well, it's wide open, right? You were able to just walk in.
Yep, anybody can just walk in
So
and
Jennifer's
turn around.
husband,
There's
we're throwing you a bone right now. Cool. What do they got on tap there, Mike? I'm sure some people want to see that.
There you go.
Yeah, don't ask me to pronounce them. I got the Bud Light part. That's the one I can recognize.
I used to be a fan of the High Life. I don't drink anymore, but when I did, I drank the High Life. It's actually brewed in Tampa.
Oh, okay. Where's
It's an
our
IPA
European
if you're an
beer?
IPA kind of person.
And Jennifer's husband says thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And then here is the kids' pool area.
Oh. I'm going to be bummed when my kids grow up that I can't go in there to chase them out. Because at least you can go in there and somewhat pretend like you're there for the kids, okay?
Exactly. Yeah.
It'd be kind of awkward coming up to a stranger going, "Hey, can I borrow your kid? I want to go into the splash area."
I know it does look fun. Yeah.
I just what's that? There's like a special word for it. Oh, like I just need a cover kind of a thing, right?
The light's really low down in this area, but if you keep walking further, there's like a beach area. So you can
You know,
kind of
your
see some
camera
of
is
the
doing an
beach chairs.
amazing job here as well. Because I can see the beach, I can see the sand on
Yeah.
here.
And of course they've got the kind of the fenced off area
Yeah,
with
keep
the
the
alligator
wildlife out.
sign.
Yep.
Don't want anybody in the water, but there's a beach area with some sand and some chairs in case anybody wanted to lay out and get some sun.
Yeah, it looks like it's all groomed as well, just like over at Grand Flow and Poly.
Oh yeah. It's very clean. Yeah, and that pretty much takes us to the far end of the resort.
Awesome. Now, I'm not going to ask you to go into your room because you guys are already checked in there, but what's your thoughts on the rooms?
So I actually like we're in a studio, just four of us in there. And I mean, we're only in for one night, so it's not like we have a whole lot of luggage, but the four of us are fitting in there very comfortably. I actually did a walkthrough of the room earlier, so somebody can go back and check out that video. Um, the Murphy bed is pretty impressive. So it's not a hide-a-bed in the couch. It's actually a Murphy bed that pulls down, which is above the couch,
Mhm.
and the couch folds up under it. So that's really neat. And then they do have that small fold-out bed that's underneath the TV. So you can fit 5 people within the studios. And the bathroom is split. So when you walk into the bathroom, to the left-hand side, you've got the tub, and then to the left-hand side, you have the toilet and a walk-in shower. So I
Nice.
thought that was really neat. The
It makes it
kitchenette,
easier if you're going to put 5 people in there.
yeah, it does make it a little bit easier for 5 people. I really do think they've thought that one through. Now the kitchenette, in my opinion, it's good. A little bit disappointing, only in the fact that they do have real dishes in there, which is great,
Oh,
but
that's
it
pretty
takes up
awesome.
that is awesome, but the only thing is it does take up cabinet space. So if you're somebody who likes to bring some food with you, you are going to be limited on some space as to where you're going to store that in those cabinets.
Ah,
The
okay.
only drawback.
Is
You know,
there
I
any
thought
closets or closet areas that you could
Yes, there is a closet. So when you walk into your room, depending on the orientation of your room, it'll be directly to the right or left. There's a little closet area, um, and it looks like there's plenty of space.
Awesome. Hi, people.
A lot of people walking around tonight.
Yeah. Now, how many cast members did they let in? Because it doesn't look like a lot of lights are on or off or being lived in.
I really don't know, to be honest with you. I have to ask my friend in the morning how many they allowed. I know the place is definitely not at capacity, and they're not stressing everybody out just yet.
Yeah,
Especially
they're
since
probably
it's
putting their
day
toes into
one.
the water really, really, really lightly.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
10% or something along those lines.
hmm Yeah, yeah. It's really light. I mean, they're not even doing room service, and they're very limited on some of the things that you can buy because, like,
Oh, well, looks like we might have lost Mike, or we might have lost some battery power there because he was running on batteries. So I'll go ahead and take back over, and if I see Mike update down there, we'll go ahead and do this. Does anybody who's watching have any questions as well? Make some comments here and let me know. And if we get Mike back, we'll try to get him answered. But that resort looks amazing. And as you can see, we are DVC members that are just pretty much average everyday members. And somebody's always in the park. So on our live shows, we've started this new tradition where people can join the show from their cell phone and stream a little bit live. And for those of us who live way far away, now Mike happens to be a Florida resident, so he could pop down there. But for those of us that live far away, like I'm in Michigan, then it's really nice to just be able to come back in and get a peek home and talk with some DVC members and get some positive feedback and just spread a little pixie dust in your week there. But it looks like Mike has left us for tonight. I don't know if we've got connectivity issues, battery issues, or something else. But thank you, everybody, for tuning back in. We did get this one question. Um, how soon do you expect Riviera resales? We need more points. Yeah, we all kind of need more points. The add-on-itis is real on this show. We tend to create add-on-itis just by talking about all the wonderful things on DVC. We've actually already seen points come up on resale. I think the first ones were listed late spring. I know somebody sold a 100-point contract, and I think it went at about $130 a point. And then I know DVC Resale Market sold their first 50-point contract, which had to been an add-on there. And I think it sold for around 132 a point, if memory serves me correctly. But we've already started to see some resales hit here. So, yeah, keep your eyes out. They'll bound to be more pop up. And thanks for tuning in, everybody. And you're quite welcome, Carol. And thanks, everybody, again. We will talk to you next time, and we'll put this little special edition of the My DVC Points live show in the books. Have a great night.